What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back in to Chase Games here, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about Rank 7 and more specifically the material that we need to get there. Okay, let's start. I had this pulled up before, but I am a scrub. I was looking at C ranks. C ranks, the lower ranks, everything B and below does not take any of these crystals to get. It's only the S and A ranks. And I want to point out the cost that you need to get from S6 to S7, and I'm just trying to show you that is, so that you believe me, I can just tell you, but it is almost exactly what you need to get from 5 to 6. The S6 cost and the S7 cost, you need 4 more of the beads, pearls, whatever they're called. The hard mode material, exactly the same. Still 8 iris, still 10,000 gold, and instead of an orb, you need the new rank 7 material. They're called crystals in the translation. That is not necessarily the name that they will have when they come to global, but I'll just keep calling them crystals. You can call them that, rank 7 mats, whatever. So we'll need those. And let's see. Yeah, this is a very useful piece of information to know to help get your mind wrapped around this. Like I said, B and below doesn't need it. S ranks only need 2. And A's need 1. Okay, so that's good. How are we going to get these? I will talk about that, but all right, so for those of you that have been playing for a while, in fact, even if you didn't start when rank 6 came out, they kept this login bonus for a long time. They gave us 50 of each family's spheres as a daily login bonus when rank 6 came out, which was great, because honestly, that was enough to get a lot of things up to rank 6, although obviously you still needed orbs. But honestly, you didn't really have to worry about farming hard mode stages for a little while. I don't feel like I had to farm hard mode that often. So maybe we get something similar here. But keep in mind, if we get, I don't know, they throw 5 or 6 of these at us, that's actually enough to get a lot of things up, because they are family specific again, if you didn't catch on to that. So is there a little, yeah, family specific, so they're there. And then they are going to be in the new giant boss battle seems to give out its own currency. This is new from what I understand. And it will have a shop where these crystals are available. It seems to be 3 of each of them. And I'm not going to keep scrolling through things. I believe that we got, you know what, maybe I will. I believe that the event shop came with them. Just not having it. But while I'm saying that, they are available in a stage that we actually already have. And from what I understand, they haven't done this before. They're just added to the hard mode stages. The exact same stages. It's not a new stage in that section, that tab. They are added to the hard mode stages that we're already farming for the spheres. So now there will be a chance for the crystals. I would imagine it must be a low drop, but I can't find any numbers on it. The site doesn't ever have probability numbers that I can see. So there is that, and yeah, so it'll just be part of your grind. I don't know how bad it'll be, but they will be in. I think they'll be giving it out in events. There's a very good chance that we get one from a login bonus. That is not an inside source or anything, guys. That is just something I have pulled straight out of my rear. So, all right, the shop here. Yes, they will have some types of the crystal. Okay, so it looks like the event shop will only have hero and boss crystals. They'll have 4 of those. But they're 2,000 each, so these are going to be rare. But yeah, this is enough. I hope they better give out a buttload of crystals for this event, because you know, like I said in the other video, Kiefer, his last awakening, his 5th awakening, is going to cost 18,000 coins. The 4th one is 6,536. 1,800, 750. No, sorry. That's, anyway. There's going to be a lot of farming in this event, guys. A lot of farming. So, anyway, so yeah, and you can farm these on the hard mode. It's going to be a low drop rate, I'm sure, but you need to farm those spheres anyway. So I pointed out that the costs to get to S6 to S7 from S6 are not huge, and I'm not trying to call anybody dummies. I get wrapped up and like get confused too. So I just want to like point out, don't be confused by, oh, S7 doesn't require an orb. S5 and S6 still do. So your S4s are still stuck at S4 until you put 2 orbs in them. But everything you already have at S6, you can get there as soon as you get one of these crystals. So, yeah, I don't know how limited they're going to be, but I would imagine it's probably not going to be too long until they're not an issue, because they will be outpaced by your lack of iridescent orbs, I would imagine. That said, Chase Games, Doom and Gloom, the original hater of iridescent orbs, it's still a problem. I still think it's a flawed system. I understand that there are some players that enjoy it, but there are definitely flaws to the system, downsides, and anyway, that said, it's not so bad anymore. I can rank up most of what I want. I still think it's a bad system. I don't understand the point of it. Alright, so we're going to get those. They're going to be there. We'll be able to get there. And also, just I re-recorded this. I wasn't happy with the first one. I'm talking about rank 7 now because it's got to come with DQ7. I jumped the gun talking about Golden Week. I talked about this before. I don't know. Golden Week came out during DQ7 within the first week. I don't think it was the same day, but within the first week, I believe. I don't know if they're tied together somehow, but we're not necessarily getting Golden Week on the 30th. We are getting DQ7 though. And why am I confident in saying this after I just screwed up? Why do I know this? I'm not being salty here. I'm not being sarcastic. I really, really mean this. And I see this as real evidence. They have rank 7 materials in the event shop. They won't change an event shop for global. Believe me, I beg them to. They will not change an event shop because it's so easy, guys. It's so easy. We're on the second event right now. We're changing the event shop a little bit. Oh, would make it so much better. In fact, during the Summerfest, instead of changing the event shop to just put 1 more orb in there to have 2, they started a bullshit Twitter campaign, which they wouldn't even give us an in-game notice of. So I am confident that we're going to get rank 7 right, on the 30th with DQ7 because the materials are in the shop and they will not change a shop. Not a joke, guys. So DQ7 comes with rank 7, which I can't... It's got to be the 30th. It has to be. So I think that's all I have to say about this. Remember, so it's basically the exact same cost to get from 7 as it was to get to 6. Just you trade in the orb for the crystals. They are family specific. You only need 2 for each S rank. But remember, the A ranks need some too. So prioritize your arena team first. Your big hitters. I know I love to get everything leveled, but make sure you don't leave your really good units in the dust. Keep in mind, Bloom is coming, so if you don't really need to rank up a dragon necessarily, make sure you save some materials for your great dragon if you're very excited for his Bloom. Hopefully we don't get both at the same time. I think I've gone on long enough. Okay, so if you know anything about these materials, please comment or come to the Discord. If you have questions, comment. I'm very good about answering comments. Come ask in the Discord. There's myself and other useful people there. Catch me on a live stream. A new player, please come into one of my live streams if you want. If for nothing else, ask me some questions. I'm very boring if I don't have people to chat with. So I put your entertainment on yourself. Otherwise, you just sit here and watch me play by myself. Anyway. That, and as usual, the Discord is linked in the description, and so is my Patreon, patreon.com/chasegames. It's charity time. With Golden Week coming soon, I don't have a budget for the game right now. not for a month or two. So if you want to see Golden Week summons, you got to come to the Patreon. You got to do super chats or something. It's okay if you don't. I'm just saying, if you guys want to see those, you got to go to the Patreon, because my budget is... I don't have a budget for this game right now. Chase games is okay, but I just can't spend money on video games right now. So, patreon.com/chasegames. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment. I'll be back soon with more info, guys.